My brothers, I come before you today with a heart laden with sadness. You are aware of everything and know everything that has happened. We have tried with our lives, and yet the sadness remains that today in Dhaka, Chattogram, Khulna, Rajshahi and Rangpur, the streets are soaked with the blood of my brothers. Today, the people of Bengal desire emancipation. The people of Bengal wish to live. The people of Bengal demand that their rights be acknowledged. What wrong have we committed? In the elections, the people of Bangladesh entrusted me and the Awami League with the totality of their electoral support. It was our expectation that the parliament would meet. We would frame our constitution, that we would develop this land, and that the people of this land would achieve their economical, political and cultural freedom. But it is a matter of grief that we are constrained to say in all sadness that the history of the past 23 years has been the history of persecution of the people of Bengal, a history of shedding blood of the people of Bengal. This history of the past 23 years has been one of the agonizing cries of men and women. The history of Bengal is a history where the people of this land have stained the streets and highways of this land crimson with their blood. We have shed our blood in 1952. In 1954, we won the elections and yet were not allowed to assume power. In 1958, Ayub Khan imposed martial law and kept the nation in a state of slavery for 10 years. On 7th June 1966, when the sons of my land rose in support of the 6-point movement, they were mown down in gunfire. When Yahya Khan took over after Ayub Khan fell, in the fury of the movement of 1969, he promised us that he would give us a constitution, give us democracy. We placed our faith in him. Then history moved along. The elections took place. I met President Yahya Khan. I appealed to him not just as the majority leader of Bengal, but also as the majority leader of Pakistan to convene the National Assembly on 15 February. He did not pay heed to my appeal. He listened to Mr. Bhutto. He said that the assembly would be convened in the first week of March. I agreed to him and said that we would sit in the assembly. I said that we would discuss matters in the assembly. I even went to the extent of suggesting that despite our party being a majority, if anyone proposes anything which is legitimate and right, we would accept his proposal. My brothers, they have called the assembly on 25th. The marks of blood have not yet dried up. I said on the 10th, Mujibur Rahman would not walk across bad blood to take part in a round table conference. You have called the assembly, but my demands must be met first. Martial law must be withdrawn. All military personnel must be returned to barracks. An inquiry must be conducted into the manner in which the killings were carried out. And power must be transferred to the elected representatives of the people. Only then shall we consider the question of whether or not to sit in the National Assembly. Prior to the fulfillment of our demands, we cannot sit in the assembly. Employees will collect their salaries on 28th. But if the salaries are not paid, if another bullet is fired, if any more people are murdered, it is my directive to all of you. Turn every house into a fortress. Release the enemy with everything you have. And even I'm not there to guide Remember, having mastered the lesson of sacrifice, we shall give more blood. Inshallah, we shall not rest until we have freed the people of this land. The struggle this time is for our emancipation.